Good morning, good afternoon, namaste. My name is Gethin Christine, and I will be your yoga instructor, your guide today for a 55-minute Vinyasa Flow. So, I would just love to start off by saying please have a block ready. Any other props that you'd like to use, a strap, a blanket, to roll up at any point. Um, I'll probably use this cushiony soccer ball at one point or another, but whatever you would like, this practice is yours and we will be together. If you have any questions, please feel free to either speak up while we're practicing or raise your hand and I will come and get you. Also, I will be offering any sort of alternatives. This is all about you. This is your practice. I want you to make any kind of modifications and self adjustments that you feel is good for your body. So in the pelvis and with the hips, anywhere with the knees, the ankles, anything with the shoulders, anything with the neck, the spine. So this is your practice. All right, let's get started. We're going to start in seated today. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. That was a good exhale. I'm actually going to cross opposite than I normally would have, and I invite you to do the same. Also, if you'd like to use a bolster or a little anything underneath your tush, your glutes, just to kind of prop up the spine a little bit, we're going to go through a little bit of breathing before we move into our sun salutation A. And what I would like is just to first start with bringing our hands to heart center, fingertips slightly touching, a little space in the palm in the center, and the base of it nice and engaged. The thumbs can gently press against the heart chakra, the sternum, and you can close your eyes or have a soft drishti, a little soft gaze, or open. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Normal breathing. I invite you to offer yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, any sort of intention that you would like to bring into focus throughout these next minutes, these next breaths. I will offer one. Please either use it or change it, adapt it to something that makes sense for you right now in this moment. Today, as we practice, I am surrendering my will to thy will, and by doing so, I will physically note where I need to be with compassion and love and adjust how I need to move, think, feel, and asking for guidance in a way that makes sense for thy will. And whatever that is for you, Great Spirit, Creator, Mother Earth. Breathing that into all of our energy centers, all of our chakras, and coming back to that breath every time will remind me, surrendering my will for thy will. Okay. Relax the hands. We're just going to kind of do some slow movements in the neck, in the shoulders, in the arms, in the spine. And this is just to kind of feel where we are right now in this moment. This is organic. Whatever feels nice for you, whatever is calling out for you. A couple more breaths. All right. Let's do a little bit of stillness for Nadi Shodhana. So alternate nostril breathing, and you're going to bring your right hand thumb against the right side of the nostril. You can have the first and second fingers floating or gently pressing against the third eye, and your ring and pinky finger will caress the left side of the nostril on alternate breaths. So for example, closing the right side, taking a deep breath in through the left, closing the left side, taking a deep exhalation out the right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. We'll do the cyclical breathing for a few breaths. Inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Keep the right side free and open. Inhale. Free the left side. Exhale. On your own. Nice and slow. Keep going. As you're doing this, we are balancing out each side of the nervous system and bringing a certain calmness to the central nervous system. It flushes out the solar and the lunar side to really bring about a pure, fresh start through our inhalations and exhalations. As we alternate, we give our brain and we give our nervous system a nice cleansing. Keep going. One more round. This will be your last inhale. And last exhale for this exercise. Let the hand fall away. Oh yeah. And if we need a tissue, feel free to grab one. If you'd like a sip of water, go for it. We're going to start with some rounding of the back, a little seated cat-cow. Shining the heart forward for the inhale. You can even bring your chin and the gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Oh yeah, that feels so good. You can grab onto the front of the shins, to the knees. Oh yeah, whatever. Just kind of exhale here for a long one and then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to start a little Ujjayi breath too as we get warmed up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You're going to have that constriction in the back of the throat. It's long inhales equal long exhales with the constriction, making it sound like the waves in the ocean. Exhale. One more time. All right, removing anything from underneath you if you had it. And we're going to be coming into a tabletop pose. Knees underneath the hips, or wider or narrower. Not narrower, I don't recommend that. But I do recommend if you need a little wider stance, take it. Or just knees stacked right underneath those hips. Wrists under the shoulders. And then here we're going to really engage the core. And just have that Agni, the fire in the digestive system, already starting Agni in the fire in the muscles too. And the toes are just going to be flushed with the yoga mat. Neutral neck here. We're going to start with finding a balance in alternate sides. So placing the weight in the left and the left hand and then the right knee. And then shifting it up. So if you're a little wobbly, you can do just the leg, or you can reach and extend opposite with the right arm being extended, reaching forward, left leg extended, feeling an active line. So if you are wobbly, I do prefer that you're using the leg. Oh, and you can check too for your hips. You can like use your the back of your hand to feel against the low back, because I was immediately starting to tip. So yeah, you can self-adjust there and have that active engagement in the kneecap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, just kind of bring that knee and hover it with the elbow hovered to center, squeezing out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it out. Inhale, all four on the mat. I'm going to kind of walk up. All right. And finding the stillness with the opposite hand and arm that was just floating, you're going to place it deep into the earth and then inhale. Starting with the leg. There we go. I just want to go for it. Finding the extension in the arm. Engaging the core. Pressing into the top of the foot. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Having that nice strong leg in the back. Calf, the foot is flexed and the calf and the hamstrings are working. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring it in. Now you can exhale. Sometimes I just release through the mouth, especially when we do a little bit of core work, but you can certainly control it through the nose. You can check to see if you're nice and flush here in the back for a level base. And exhale. And then drop it all down. Good. Release the neck, kind of wibble wobble through the hips. Let's do a little bit of circular movement, going from left to right. Yep, that lunar wise, and then swinging it back. And sunwise, right to left. Deep bend in the knees, stretching it out, maybe a wide-legged balasana. Really reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, we're going to walk into Not really walk. We're going to lift into a plank pose. Now, this is if it's available. And if it's not, definitely imagine it in your mind. But you can still hold the core engagement and bringing that weight above the shoulders. You don't want to have a collapsing. Reaching through. If it's there, bring it up. Nice and strong. Focusing on that agni. And then we're going to come into a downward dog. So just sending the hips up to the sky, and I like to kind of pedal it out in the feet. Noticing the sensations you might be feeling in the backs of the legs, in the back, in the upper back. You're going to continue to shine the heart forward. Releasing the neck of tension, and inhale. Gaze goes forward. Exhale. Take your time sauntering up where your toes meet your hands, and you're going to come into a relaxed forward fold or a ragdoll, a nice bend in the knees. You're caressing your abdominals and all the beautiful organs inside. Inhale, halfway lift here. Neutral neck. So the chin is going to feel slightly tucked. And toe heel your feet together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Ooh, and I like to just wiggle it out for that first one. And then finding stillness. You guys look great. Strong here. Just like a mountain. One more reach. Exhale. You can interlace your fingers or just have the palms to touch. Mini back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive. Arms and fingertips out. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. You can come into tabletop or plank, and you can work a cat-cow for your vinyasa. Or walk forward, do a chaturanga. And an up dog might be a little too intense right now. You can drop your legs, you can drop the arms even. Come to cobra, bhujangasana. And if you like the sensations of that, keep it for a moment. Be with it. And exhale, coming back for Balasana. You can have knees wide, you can have them together. Inhale, tabletop. Finding the center of your pelvis, just feeling how it's neutral, right? Finding the center of your core, the center of your neck, the back of it, front. And curling the toes under, we're going to come on into downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step hop or float your hands to meet your feet. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up to the right. Smile. It's good. And breathe. Keeping your hips as forward as feels good. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Forward fold. Place your hands on the mat. Step back for your vinyasa. Now, if you're doing tabletop, it might look like this, where you're exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Or it'll be a plank. Back into downward dog. One more time. A little quicker this time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale down to the center. Halfway left. And then find your hands on the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back into your intention. Moving to Sun B, adding a couple warrior poses. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale. Use the hands. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale. And inhale. From here, we're going to have strong arms. We're going to just step back and kind of wide for warrior one. Right, just adjust. So the back leg is definitely strong, foundational, very much the toes are pointed at an angle, and the pelvis will slightly be at an angle. The torso at the top, can be somewhat twisted, turning, rotated to the front. And arms can be up, fully extended, making sure, you're looking and that knee is stacked over the ankle. And you can have cactus arms for a little back bend here. Ooh, making sure you're coming forward into the leg. Don't want to lose that. Inhale. I just love warrior one with that psoas. Okay. Opening up for warrior two. You can toe heel it just a little bit deeper if you want a wider stretch, but it's really coming from, sorry, that's not appropriate. Coming from the torso is the twist. Shining the heart forward, still actively engaging the core. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, we're going to cycle the hands down to the mat, stepping it back for high plank, and then moving into your vinyasa. Let's do the other side. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Tadasana, stepping the left leg back this time for warrior one. Finding a nice adjustment here for yourself. Just making sure. Okay, good. Opening up for warrior two. Same legs. The length or the distance between them might be slightly more wide or more together, just by a few inches. Keeping the energy running down both legs and making sure that knee is over the ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Coming forward a little into that knee. The front leg. Exhale, cycle it down. And we're going to go into your vinyasa, tabletop or plank. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hopper, float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, step it back for warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, open up for reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down for plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra or up dog. Flipping the feet. Coming into down dog. Gaze forward. Step, hopper, float. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, cycle down to the mat. Stay in plank or tabletop. Just chill here for a second. We're going to shift our weight over to the left, rolling the outside foot onto the mat, coming into side plank. Now, if you're in tabletop, you can do gate or you can do gate either way. The left bottom knee is down on the mat. You want that oblique strengthening. And if it's available for you, gaze can be up or neutral, coming on down. Staying here, holding that core, rolling that left foot over, coming and lifting into side plank, no collapsing in the shoulder. Repeated gait on the other side. Do gait here. Finding a full expression by just feeling lifted. Exhale. Coming down to the knees. Tapping out the feet if you'd like. And then we'll do mini Chaturanga. Chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Releasing the hands down to the mat, down to your sides. The forehead. We're going to do locust pose, Shalabhasana. Pressing into the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift all of your limbs at once. Feeling the neutral neck, feeling the triceps, feeling your hamstrings, the knees, the calves, everything really active and engaged. Exhale, let it go. Bring your cheek down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, press. And lift. This is a wonderful back strengthener. If you have a little more oomph this time, a little more space, exhale. Set it to the mat. You might notice the differences. All right. Very good. I kind of want to do one more back strength. So, this is where you can use a strap, and you would wrap it over the tops of your feet or your ankles, or you can grab your tops of your feet or the ankles, or just under the ankles, however you want. Bring the knees together. Let's do floor bow, Dhanurasana. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, kick into your wrists. And then lift the thighs off the mat. Exhale, release. Ooh, it feels good. Windshield wiper. Opposite cheek to the mat. Good. All right, coming up to a seated pose. I want to do a little, we just did some back strengthening, obviously. I want to do some core strengthening. So, we're going to just roll it on down onto our back. If you need a sip of water, please help yourself. Let's bring the feet together. Recline butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. So essentially, pulling in the pelvic floor, keeping the core engaged, but having that contraction of everything in the root chakra, up and in. Interlace the opposite fingers, bring them behind your head and relax the weight of your head into your hands. Come back to your intention, surrendering my will to thy will. Whenever we're doing back, like middle of the back strengthening poses, like we just did, and also core strengthening, we're working with the solar plexus, right? And that is the seat of the will. So my will to thy will. or whatever your intention was as well. Honor it. And we're going to engage the third chakra, engage the abdomens, lifting the neck off of the mat, the head, relaxing it into the hands. Don't use your neck here. And then we're just going to do a few crunches. Just like, well, whatever. Not crunches, but yeah. Contractions? Sure. Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups, but it's not sitting up all the way. So we're just going to go for it. And line up the breath here. So quick inhale, short exhales. Allowing the lungs to fill naturally on the inhale, and then using the diaphragm, using the abdomens, and use that force to expel the breath. Release the hands. Just gonna reach forward. Don't strain the neck. Alright, roll it back down nice and gentle. I like that one because everything, your sacrum stays very grounded and rooted. And you can bring the knees together and hug them into your chest if you'd like. And we're going to do just a few alternate bicycles, just for fun. Same hand interlacing position, except you can use opposite grip. And embrace your head and let your head surrender into the strength of your arms. Lifting. You're going to have your toes pointed to you, flexed. Wow. Feet flexed. And go. Inhale, exhale. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, exhale. Slow and controlled. Last two. All right, keep the engagement in the core. Cross the feet. You can kind of lift them up a little bit. And we're just going to do, let's do 8. Coming straight up to the sky. 4. 8. Hold. Release. Release. Good job. All right. And maybe bring your hands underneath your knees and do a few rock and rolls. Nice spinal massage. And we're going to come back up. There, do this. There we go. And coming into your center, lowering the shoulders, relaxing everything, rooting, shifting the weight into the sun leg, the right leg, sliding for tree. Keep going. Don't stop at the knee. Now all the way up to the inner thigh, or you can come just below the knee, or at the ankle, or your toes, with your heel at the side of your leg. Wherever you're at, root. Focus on the shift of gravity into one standing leg. Bringing the hands to heart center. I want to close my eyes and just be a tree. And feel free to grow the branches if you want, so that keep the core engaged. Keep that gauge. Vrikriti. Huh. Just making a connection right now with the Ayurvedic word vrikriti. But this is vrikasana. So the vrik is same. Okay. And if you would like, you can stay here with your eyes open. It's kind of fun to play around with eyes closed. Yep. And release. I find that after doing some core engagement exercises helps with tree. You're really feeling the fire. It could be. I mean, people can pop in a tree while they're, brushing their teeth. So also, if you want, you can use a wall or a chair, but we're gonna do the other leg. I always need a little help getting my heel all the way up there. And then you're just pressing into the inner thigh. Press. And you have that active engagement in your standing leg. Visualize the roots growing from the root chakra down through all the nadis, all the channels, the energetic pathways in our legs, in our feet. Wanted to slide down through all the layers of the earth into a crystal center. If you played with eyes closed before, feel free to do it again. I lost it. Sorry. Other people didn't. And when you're ready, release your legs down. Very good. We're feeling strong. We're feeling stable. Yes? Wonderful. Okay. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, mini back bend. Activate the glutes here. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, bring it down. I'm going to face opposite way than I have been. Time for Dhanurasana. Standing boat pose. Dhanurasana, Dandasana. Dhanurasana, Dandasana. Pretty sure it's the whole thing. All right, so standing boat pose, very similar engagement to floor bow, and very similar strong picture visualization of that standing leg as we are lifting the back leg. Strap is very handy here, and you can loop it, bring that little loop in your foot through it till it's in the middle of your foot, and then bring the strap up behind you so it's an extension of your arm, and you can pull it up like this if you want, or you can have it the same arm as the same leg. So if you're doing the left, hold it in the left. If you're doing the right leg, do it in the right arm. All right, and then for those of us who are not using a strap, you can use a chair here to help balance, a wall. But this is what we're gonna do. Let's start with right side standing. I want you to root down, visualize, shift the weight, visualize the roots really thick and strong, going all the way into the middle of the earth. And you can bring your opposite leg, your left leg, the toes up, and just begin to point. And reach for the inside of your foot with your left hand. Bringing the right arm in an extension all the way up, active fingertips, okay? Inhale, take a deep breath, and exhale, you're going to kick into the leg, and you're going to reach simultaneously up, 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 up. Yes, that's it. And just really feel the line. I mean, you are kicking into your hand. That is causing the bend. Yeah. And it looks however it looks. You want to make sure the alignment is right. So you open through the shoulders, facing the side that you're opening, the lunar left side. Just a little more. And if you drop out of it, that's cool. Just come back in. Breathing. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale. Release it down. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. Coming back to that intention. I'll do it the same way. Check the hips. All right. Left side, switch the straps to the right. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, lower the right arm down and lift that right leg. Finding your foot. Deep inhale. Exhale. Kick. Kick, 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 kick. Keeping the knee close to the midline of the body. Hugging it. You can dance. Finding the stillness, the roots are strong. Kick. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Couple more breaths. And exhale, release. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Come into a plank. Shake it out a little. Shake it out. Go ahead. Inhale, exhale. Coming into down dog after your vinyasa. Pedal it out. That was really great, everyone. Inhale, coming onto the knees, coming into T-pose. The toes are curled, you're sitting on top of your heels. And sometimes it feels nice to have a block here. Sometimes it adds a little more sensation. Sometimes it relieves it. So whatever feels good, a blanket. And just be here for a moment. Come back to that intention. If it gets a little intense, come forward, tap it out, curl, and go back. I like to connect with Chin Mudra here. on top of the thighs. All right. Okay. Hi. I would love to come into forward fold, wide-legged. Oh, yeah. And most are going to need something underneath the tush to help bring the ground a little higher to where the spine isn't round. If you're rounding, right, and that's okay. You want to honor that, my will for thy will, right? Honor thy will and bring something up to elevate your sacrum and to give yourself a support system. And you can have your knees bent, right? If this is where you're at, that's totally great. Or you can have your feet kind of close together if this is where you're at. Essentially, as long as you have a strong support where your spine can be straight, you can just slowly work into loosening the hip flexors, the ones that just keep it tight. And you want to work on loosening it. So wherever you are, honor, love, unconditionally. And with that straight spine, you're just going to work on bringing the heart and connecting it with the earth. Coming to your breath, and each breath inhaling the most loving, nurturing earth energy into every cell of your being. And exhaling all the love that we feel, that you feel, that I feel for the earth. Just mutual love exchange. And as you breathe deeply, breathing into any tension that you feel, sending with intent the breath to the tension. You might find a little more space in the spine, which is going to be nice, and you can welcome that, embrace the space. One more breath with a straight spine. You can have the feet flexed or the toes pointed. All right. Now, if you want, you can take a block and have it underneath your forearms, or you can take the pillow, whatever you have, to bring the floor up a little. But you want to just, now you want to round. You want to round and surrender for deep 5 breaths. Counting backwards from 5. 4. 3. 2. Have a longer exhale. 1. The longest exhale. slowly round up. You can fold opposite. You can do half lotus. You can do full lotus. Just kind of come with your legs together momentarily. Connect with the heart. Connect with the intention. Just brief. Just a moment of an energetic hug. And then we're going to come down for the last few minutes of class for Shavasana. And if you want, while you embrace the earth and the earth supporting you, why don't you slide the right heel up to the buttocks and slide it down, and then slide the left heel up to the left buttocks and slide it down. Encourage the psoas to open and relax and ruminate. Oh yeah. In Shavasana. Letting go of the Ujjayi breath. Having a drishti, or eyes fully closed, allowing a beautiful full body relaxation. I invite you to do an energetic body scan, beginning with your toes, all the way up through the crown of the head, and each part that you pass, encourage more softness and release. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like and are permitted to. And you can also roll over on one side, gradually lifting yourself off the earth, off the mat, into a seated position that's comfortable. And I am going to share a little mantra, and we will end with 3 ohms. And it's A, U, space. Harim Shrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapate Namaha. Aum. Give yourself a huge hug and a warm-hearted, lovely recognition day, night, wherever you're at, for being here with us, with me. Thank you. Come back to that intention and gratefully close out the space. The light in me sees, knows, and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.